All right, authentic answers. We are back. Joyce Mayer, Quiet Times with God. 365 daily inspirations. Hopefully, this can help you. It helps me, and we can go on this journey together. If you are new to the channel, please make sure that you like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Build up the algorithm, get that notification bell on so you know when the next video is dropping. I did say I'm going to try and stick to 5 o'clock. Apologies if I don't get it out on time, but sometimes life can life. Sometimes life can life. Sometimes I don't know why I keep saying sometimes all the time, but yeah. Either way, we are day 90, March the 31st, and the headline, the title is, drum roll, please, continually content. Continually content. All right, let's go. Note that I speak from any personal need, for I have learned to be content and self-sufficient through Christ, satisfied to the point where I am not disturbed or uneasy, regardless of my situation circumstances. Sorry, Philippines 4:11. Okay, so learn to be content and self-sufficient through Christ. Basically, just appreciate what you have in front of you, what you have around you, not to be discouraged by other stuff, as this is any personal needs. I think definitely when it comes to being content, we as humans, we're always gonna want more. You're always gonna feel like there's something that you need to try and obtain, try and that you always want a goal that you can reach. But sometimes it's just actually just, you know, standing still, looking around you and just giving thanks to God for what you actually do have. Um, as much as life sometimes we think can be better, it could also be worse. And I think that's the way to sometimes look at things. Of being content, yeah, you might want this, but what have you got right now? Just when it's your time, it's your time. God will put you in position for all of whatever your dreams are to come true. Um, one of our goals as Christians should be to say with the Apostle Paul, I have learned to be content regardless of my circumstances. Paul goes on to say that he had learned how to be satisfied to the point where he was not disturbed whether he had abundance or in need. See Philippines 4:12. That is the picture of the godly contentment. Okay. Being content doesn't mean that we never want to see any changes or that we have no vision for better things, but it does mean that we are not allowing the things we want and do not have yet to steal the enjoyment of what we have in this present time. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to enjoy the moment. Just take a time out and just say to yourself, you know what? Look how far you've come from yesterday, from last week, from last year, from 10 years ago. Like, every day we are trying to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be. And we don't give ourselves enough credit, which we should. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, I think it is good to sometimes just be a bit more content with whatever your situation is. Um, as I said, you're always going to want more, you're always going to strive for more, but at the end of the day, everything is in God's timing, man. Everything is in God's timing. Um, the more time we spend with God, focusing on His goodness and thanking Him for His promises, the more content we will be with all that He has done and is going to do in our lives. And that's another thing as well. Like, we probably ask for so much that when it does actually happen, we're already thinking of the next thing that we want, and we're already telling ourselves, okay, but now I want this, instead of actually enjoying the thing that you probably once prayed for. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's so many things. It could be the littlest thing. There's so many of people in this world that don't even get to certain ages. Do you get what I'm saying? There's so many people in this world that don't even have a roof over their head. They don't have hot water. They don't have, you know what I'm saying? There's so many things where it's like, yeah, we just can't take it for granted. Even being in a safe country at this moment in time. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, just look around you and just say to yourself, you know what? I'm thankful for the position that God has put you in to be able to just do what you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? The job that you're complaining about, someone's wishing that they can get a call back for an interview. Like, there's so many things in life that we take for granted that we have to kind of say to ourselves, you know what? Again, take that pause button and just be continually content, as the book says. Today's thought: one of the most important things you can learn to do is enjoy where you are and on the way. And one of the most important things you can do is to enjoy where you are on the way to where you are going. Dig deeper into God's word. Study Timothy 6:6, verse 8. Okay. So enjoy where you are, but also enjoy where you're going. So it's not like you just stop trying to strive for stuff. You have to continually try to be the best version of yourself, but enjoying what you have right now. I hope that made a bit of sense to people. Um, yeah, March 31st, continually content. Let me know your thoughts. Authentic answers. Peace.